Oh, Brian Arsh on TV, back again. Yeah, like that boy Hassan Campbell say, thanks for sponsoring this war. And it's not a war like in the sense of no disrespect to the veterans that been in the war and the guys in the street that been in the war and whatever. I'm just saying it's a war for your mind, everybody. If you don't know that by now, you're out of your mind. So uh, I'm fighting this war because we're losing that, and that's why our kids is killing each other in the street. Speaking of such, the streets put a monopoly on respect. That's the topic of this video. What do I mean when I say the streets put a monopoly on respect? Look at what the youth respect. The youth don't respect the construction worker. Not art. And I'm talking about black folks. When I'm talking about these type of topics, I'm not talking about no other culture. I'm talking to us. They don't respect me. I'm a truck driver. They don't respect that dude, me, or the thousands of other dudes that's out here, or women that's out here doing that. They don't respect. And I ain't even just talking about the youth. I'm just talking about black culture, because it's a lot of adults, a lot of people in their 20s, 30s, 40s, even 50s, that the only thing they respect is the street culture. And don't get me wrong, I always will give the streets their credit in this sense. They do have the heart to battle. In it's misguided. But and also you gotta understand, if you're gonna do that, the other part of it that comes with it, which is jail. So don't tell on nobody. It's like those guys that go to war. I got family members that are veterans. They ain't, I'm pretty sure they not. If they would have suffered some type of consequence, they wouldn't have told on nobody, because they know what they signed up for. Now they can speak that for themselves, but knowing these fellas, I'm assuming that would have went that way. If y'all see this, you let me know if there's anything different, but I seriously doubt it. But maybe depending on the situation, I don't know, but I doubt it. But they are warriors. But there's consequences and prices that come to being a warrior as well. Death, imprisonment, that come with it. Yeah. So, but they don't respect the everyday man, the everyday woman. The streets, through music, through real life, have put a monopoly on respect, and that's one of the main things that's wrong with our people. That we don't respect nothing. The only thing we respect and give reverence to is the streets. We don't respect the church. We don't respect nothing. We don't respect nothing but the street culture now. The street culture have become everything that people look to, or everything that people give their reference to. Everything that people look to and say, whether or not they'll respect you is based off if you operate in that space. I'm not saying all of us, but I'm saying we losing the kids to this. That's what they're gravitating to, and the numbers and the numbers prove it. The news articles prove it. The dead bodies prove it. Because you're gonna do what you respect. Even the athletes, when they celebrate, what are they doing? Where they get that from? Street culture, through the music, or in real life. If they came out of the neighborhoods like that, then they got it from there. And then you got those that didn't, then they imitating what they heard in the song. It's still street culture. Come on, man. You think Jerry Rice or any of these other athletes back in the day didn't have situations where they was, where people they knew that was in the streets, or even they came from the streets, but they wasn't on the field shooting guns? That's telling you where your mind is, man. What's on your mind? Your actions say it. And I had this, I'm telling you, but whatever. But it's what we respect. Look at how people do people. It's all based off street culture. Because if it was, you would respect people out the fact that they just simply trying to be a good person. But that's a punk, right? That's street culture. That's prison culture. That's what that is. If it ain't that, respect the person that hold the door open for you. Respect the person that cleans out that goes around and picks up the trash in the neighborhood. Respect that person by not throwing stuff all over the ground. Respect the guy that comes and cuts your yard. Give him the same respect you would give that guy that would kill you, because he's doing the right thing. But we don't respect the right thing. The streets put a monopoly on it. because everything that was associated with that has been draped in gold and diamonds and money and cars. When we gonna get back to what we used to be? We got to get back to what we used to be, or our kids gonna keep dying in the street. And if we ain't gonna do nothing about it, and we ain't gonna change what we respect, and we not gonna change what we give them reference to, don't cry don't cry because we choosing it. Brian Armstrong TV.